All right, welcome to Paul's Sport, and today we want to discuss a bit of boxing and throw the focus on the Volta region of Ghana. Now, out of the 8 world champions that have been produced over the years so far in Ghana's history, 2 of them emerged from that region of Ghana. I'm talking about Joseph the Fresh King Agbeko, who's a 2-time world champion in the bantamweight division, and Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe, who is currently the WBO super bantamweight champion. Now, it is interesting to note that in terms of activity and in terms of promotions, the team there is now trying its best to make it an established part of the events calendar in the Volta region. Now, our Foster Enam Dagadu is in charge of boxing for the region and is here with me in the studio to do some more on this. And of course, a major event that's coming up, which has former 2-time champion Joseph Agbeko headlining. F.O. Foster,
yes.
I'm doing well. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Good to have you here again. Let's talk a bit about the state of the sport in the Volta region. Now, for a region that has produced 2 of the world champions that we've produced, what's the state? I mean, in terms of its prominence on the calendar, and also in terms of the prominence in terms of sports in the Volta region.
Well, thank you very much. Before then, let me use the medium to extend my greeting to your viewers, especially those who are in Volta region. You know, when you talk of boxing in a region, through our activities and other things, everybody, I may say everybody, because media has been doing good. They call us all the time, interview us, activities that will line up. So in terms of this, everybody's now aware of the existence of boxing in the region. And we are trying our best to harness more talent, because we believe if the future of the discipline will be good, we need to start harnessing people from now. So we are putting a lot of activities in place. As I'm speaking, last Sunday, we were able to have some amateur bouts against our Nigerian opponent at Jofi during the Aglazan Festival. So with that, we were able to net 5 solid guys from that particular district of the Volta region, and we believe we'll groom them, and then year to come, they'll also be a world champion one day. So in terms of boxing, the discipline is doing well in the Volta region. Let's
talk about the technical aspect of the sport. I mean, you said that as many as 5 boxers have been discovered from just one event.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me about the technical aspect of the sport. How well equipped are you guys in the Volta region for this? I mean, I'm talking coaches, you know, infrastructure, equipment, and all of that.
Well, let me pick it from the technical aspect first. You know, boxing is not like other sporting disciplines that maybe somebody may have the interest with that. He may be able to be, I mean, taking people through that particular discipline. But this is the discipline that you need to go under training before you'll be able to know how to do it. So with this, we have only one boxing trainer from...
You have only one boxing trainer,
yes,
in the whole of the Volta region, from the north of the region to the south?
To the south of the region. And this...
Only one?
Even this one based at a certain part of the region, that is Aflau. So talking about the central, which is the capital, whole those areas, we don't have any boxing coach. So this particular, coach based at Aflau, and then you realize that most of our boxers are from the southern part of the region.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very disturbing. So, how does he do his work then? I mean, how does he manage to spread himself across, visit other parts, or he's always stationed in Aflau?
Well, as I said earlier, he was always stationed at Aflau. What we have been doing now is that we try to identify the guys and look for, sometimes lorry fare for them to travel to Aflau for the training, which has not been helping us. And he's the only one given to us by the National Sports Authority. As I stated, you can't just go into the discipline if you don't have the requisite skills and other things to go into it. So he's the only one we are managing for now.
Now, are there any plans on your side to get a few people to start training? Because that, I guess, will help a great deal. A few people to start training to get the certification to become coaches, boxing
Yeah,
coaches?
Last year we tried, as a federation, we tried to organize a seminar. Even free of charge. We tried to run a lot of radio noise and other things for people to come on board and then do it. But we realized that people's interests are not there. So we are trying to now draw the discipline to the doorstep of the people. So we believe with this, they will see how best, boxing discipline is. People thought that boxing is for, excuse me to say, school dropout, or those who are not well to do when it comes to academia and other things. But we want them to see that boxing, even, the graduates are involved in boxing. Dogbe is a graduate, you all know, he's from the region. Our people believe in education, Volta region. So if you are trying to, draw them to boxing, not any other sporting discipline, boxing, it's not easy. So now, as we were given a boxing equipment by the our national body, that is the Ghana Boxing Authority, Lawyer Peter Zwenes, he has given us some equipment. With this, we are trying to draw the discipline to the doorstep of the people. So when you watch boxing, maybe through that, the feelings will come. Because I told you last year here that since I was born and bred in Ho, I never witnessed live boxing bouts in Ho before, till last year. So over 30 years, last year was the first time over 30 years boxings have been staged in Ho.
Wow, yeah. That's very interesting. Now, if you just joined us, we're having a discussion on boxing and its development in the Volta region of Ghana, which has so far produced 2 out of the 8 boxing world champions that Ghana is very proud to have. So in studio with me is Foster Enam-Dagadu, who is in charge of the Boxing Federation, in charge of the Volta region. Now, there's also a major event coming up, which we'll be talking about very shortly. This is a night that's going to be headlined by former two-time world champion Joseph Agbeko.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, it's a festive period,
okay.
So we are expecting a lot of people to fill the Windsor Hotel come this Saturday, as we are bringing the former world boxing champion Joseph Agbeko to the Volta. You know, we have one whole guy. If you look at the poster, we say Polopala homecoming. Yeah. He's from Ho, so we believe.
Oh, Polopala is from Ho. I see.
Yeah,
I
so
see,
he's a Ho boy. So we believe that the people will come their numbers to support this. About region promotion, he's the one bringing this bout to the Volta Regional Capital in collaboration with the Volta Regional Boxing Federation. So, you know, it's going to be a very expensive, event in terms of the preparation we are putting in place, or he's putting in place, because Volta Region is now big. I may say Volta Region is big, not now big. It's very big from south to the northern part. We have a numerous radio station to run jingle all over the radio station, all these radio stations for publicity. It's not easy at all. So, well, we believe that day people will come and then support this noble call, so that the promoter will pick it from there and will be able to send it to other parts of the region, especially Hohwe.
I see. All right. So this is the Polopala homecoming, and that will be headlined by 2 boxers, one of them emerging, in fact, 2 of them emerging from the Volta region, a few of them also based there. But headlining, obviously, will be Joseph Agbeko, who's a 2-time world champion. Okay, so Foster, just before we wrap up with you, final words as we look ahead to this event on Saturday.
Well, my final word is that we want people to come in and support this, because bringing a boxing event is very expensive. It's a very expensive discipline. So we believe that. So we believe that we need to appreciate the sponsors, those who are bringing this discipline to our doorstep. Let's come in our numbers to support this noble call, so that next time we'll be able to bring such event to the Volta Regional Capital. Last year, a rain off, so people didn't turn up. So we are praying that this year the weather should be favorable for us, and people should also come in their numbers to support our efforts.
Okay, so well, I think you should contact Isaac Dogbe's uncle, who is able to pray for the rain to stop. Thank you very much, Foster. Foster Enam-Dagadu is chair of the Volta Region Boxing Federation under the Ghana Boxing Authority. So let's look ahead to that event. Would hopefully bring you some highlights in our subsequent programming from the start of next week. So Pulse continues here on the channel. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and I have love for sport.